Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about the practical things related to route guard. So far, like we discussed about the basic stuff, the theoretical stuff related to route guard, like what is route guard, the rules of route guard, reactivation condition, and all the basic stuff, right? But from today onwards, we are going to talk only about the practical things. We will see the practical examples, like how to create route guard, what are the commands that we are supposed to use, what are the shortcuts of the command. These all things we are going to learn from today's session. So by the end of this session, you will be able to understand what is a route guard command that we can use to create or generate the route guard. Okay. But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for time being, we are just mainly focusing on how to use Angular route guard command to create or generate the route guard. But prior to that, you should know about the basic things of route guard, like what is route guard, conditions, and all other things. And for that, you can refer the Sharmit digital course book, which is freely available in the description box. So from there, you can take reference from free resources, more than 3000 plus resources available in both Hindi as well as in English language. So from there you can learn it. Okay, all right, so let's get started. Here you can see we have one heading that shows Angular 19 course by Sharmit, which is our primary heading, and then we will put the secondary heading, which will tell you the title of today's session. So here I will mention I will write basic command to create route guard in Angular. Okay, basic command to create route guard in Angular. Now I'm sure like most of you are also creating a notes from here. So for them, like I will create one paragraph just to note down everything in a proper notes format, so that you can refer it later. So here I will write basic command to create a route guards, and in bracket I will write here long command, or maybe we can make it as commands, because I will show you two commands. One is shortcut command and another one is a long one command. So basic commands to create route guards, then I will put one BR tag here, and then one by one we will put the command here. So first command is ng, maybe I can write it like this, command 1. Here I will write ng generate, then guard, then the guard name. Okay, so this is the command. Like from here to here, you have to prepare this, you have to run this command, and then it will give you some options. That options you can refer in order to create your route guard. Okay, now let me show you how it will work. So here also I will put BR tag. Okay, now to open the terminal, what you can do, in my case it is already open, otherwise you can click on this terminal. From here you will find this option that is new terminal, and it will create the terminal for you. Okay, so here what I'll do, I'll write ng, which is for Angular, g generate, not g, here we will write full thing, that is generate, then guard, and then the name of the guard. So let's say I want to create the guard with name rg1, which is for route guard 1. Okay, so always try to give some meaningful name so that it will help you in the later go. So once I mention this rg1 and press enter, so it will ask few questions with options. So you can see here it asks me the first question, that is which type of guard would you like to create. Also it is giving me some information in the hints. Press space to select, A to toggle all, I to inverse selection, and enter to proceed. Okay, so basically this is a question with some options. So let me copy it from here and put it in here. Okay, so now you can see how it is providing the options. So first question is which type of guard you would like to create. So we all know the types of guard. That's why like we discussed the types of guard earlier, because here it will help us. So now we know that CanActivate is there, CanActivate child is there, CanDeactivate there, and CanMatch is also there. CanLoad is not there because it is deprecated now. So we have only these 4 options. So from these 4 options, whatever you want to select, just take your mouse cursor there. So I'm using page up, page down key, or you can say up or down key to toggle between all these options. Now from here, let's say I want to select the CanActivate. So usually what we do, like we take our mouse there and press enter, but here it won't work. Why? Because you can see when I press enter, it shows must not have fewer than 1 item. That means we are supposed to select this. Now how to select this? So here it is already given, press space to select. So when I press space over here and press enter, so now you can see it created 2 files for me. The first one is rg.rg1.guard.spec.ts and the second one is rg1.guard.ts. So we have these 2 files. Maybe we will discuss file in detail in the upcoming session. For now we are just creating it, we are just going through the commands. So you can see we have created this thing. Okay, this is a spec.ts file and this is the guard.ts file. In upcoming session we will discuss these things in detail, but for now we are just learning about the process to create command. Okay, fine. Now let's say we created this can create. So just focus on this part here. We created CanActivate, that's why it is coming with CanActivate function. But now I want to create different one. So what I'll do, I will repeat the same command, or I can use page up key to copy this command. And now you can see here, when I make it rg2, press enter, it will give me the options again. Let's say I want to select CanActivate child. So just take your mouse cursor over here, press space. So when you press space, it will show this green dot over here. That means this type is selected. Now you can press enter. So when you press enter, it will show 2 files, guard.spec.ts and guard.ts. Okay, now you can see rg2.guard.spec.ts and another one is rg2.guard.ts. Okay, so these files are created. Now let me copy it again. This time I will make the third one, press enter. Now we have 3 options again, and this time I will create CanDeactivate. So I will select it with the space and press enter. So it is created again. You can see rg3.guard.spec.ts and rg3.guard.ts. Now let me clear this with cls command so that you can see the other commands also. I will repeat it, and this time I will create rg4. Press enter. So when you press enter, now you can see we have 4 options again, and this time I want to create the 4th one, that is CanMatch. So I will use space to select, press enter to proceed, and this is added. So you can see here rg4.guard.spec.ts and rg4.guard.ts. But the main thing is guard.ts file is different for all types, right? CanMatch is different, and then we have CanDeactivate is different, then we have CanActivate child, that is different, and then we have CanActivate function, that is also different. So these are the all type that we can see here. Okay, now my question is, like, every time like you are going to use that much of long command? No one wants to do that, right? So in that situation, what we will use one shortcut command. Let me write it for you. The shortcut command is just ng for Angular, G for generate, then we can write here guard, okay, and then the name of the guard, GUARD name, okay, and then you can put over here brtech. Okay, let's try to run this command, although it is same, but let me show you again. So ng, then G, then the guard, which is just a keyword, and then the name of the guard. So let's say rg5 and enter. So when you press enter, it will provide you the same options again, and now you are good to go with it. Okay, fine. Now maybe what do you think, like if we make it like this, will it work? Let's try. You can see it is still working. That means you can also replace this guard with G. So ng is for Angular, G is for generate, G is for guard, then the name of the guard. Clear? And you can repeat, let's say if I want to create 2 guards with the same type, so that is also fine, but name should be unique, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so if you, let's say if I try rg5 again, So you can see it shows nothing to be done. That mean it is already there and you are trying to create it with the same name, so that is why it is showing this. So yeah, I think now this session is clear to all of you, like where we learn about the basic command that we can use to create the route guards. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.